All right, peace. Shalom.
Shalom.
First, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, the Most High, Bashem, Yahweh Shah. Again, I want to give all praise to the Most High Yahweh in the name of His Son, Yahweh Shah. And to the 12 tribes scattered throughout, greetings. Today we're going to start off with the first lesson in this series. It's going to be on love. It's going to be on love, truth, and the chosen. So we're going to get it started right off the bat. We're going to get to it with the word. First scripture we're going to get, I'm going to have my brother read for me, is 1 John 4 and 10. 1 John 4 and 10. And again, we're going to be talking about love.
Herein is love, not that we love God, but that He loved us and sent His Son to be the...
Oh, hold on one second. So herein is love, right? Herein is love.
Love defined.
Right? Love defined. Not that we love, not that we love the Most High, right? Because we don't understand what love is. Keep going up.
But that He loved us.
Right, that He loved us. And what did He do for us?
And sent His Son to be the propitiation for our sins.
Right. He sent His Son to bear Yasharallah's or Israel's sins. That's what He did. Keep going up.
Beloved, if God so loved us, we ought also to love one another.
Come on. So that's what we're supposed to do. If we love the Most High the way He loved us, then we should love one another. That's what it talks about. That's what it means when it's talking about brotherly love. That's love between brothers, you know? That's what Christ was talking about. Remember, what did Christ say? Christ said that I call you brothers, right? Not servants. He said because a servant don't know what his master is doing, right? Because He told us everything. He gave us all the secrets. Come on. Keep going on. Verse 12.
Verse 12. No man has seen God at any time. If we love one another, God dwelleth in us. For this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not grievous.
Read that one more time.
For this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments, and that His commandments are not grievous.
So love is the keeping of the commandments, right? Okay. And now let's jump to, I want to jump to this in John 3 and 16. Now this is a common verse, right? Everybody also always talks about, well, for God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son. But I want to break that down. So let's jump to St. John 3 and verse 16.
God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in Him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
Right. Now that says, for God so loved the world, right? Now, right, when you break that word world down into the Greek, which this book, St. John, was written in, the word love there is cosmos. Cosmos means orderly arrangement, okay? That could be the orderly arrangement of your shirts in your closet, or the orderly arrangement of the whales in SeaWorld, or the orderly arrangement of the basketball teams in the National Basketball Association. Okay?
You saying that's the translation for world?
That is the translation for world. It's cosmos. Yes, it's cosmos. So when John was writing this, he was not talking about the whole entire world. He was talking about Israel, and Israel only. Right? The world, so to speak, inside of the world. Right? So I just wanted to clarify that, because the Christian church, they love to always say that, you know, that's proof right there that it's for everybody. No, it's not for everybody. The Most High, who did he choose? He chose Israel. And we're going to get to that. Yeah, we're going to get to that. But I want you to jump in John, back on love, and this is going to back up what we were talking about, the love that we should have between one another. So I want you to jump to 13 and 14. Excuse me, John 13 and 34. My apologies, God. Nuh-uh. St. John.
13 and 34.
Yep.
A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, and that ye also love one another.
That sounds like the same exact thing John wrote, right? Right, keep going up.
By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if you have loved one to another.
Oh, that's how you know, right? Ain't that the same thing that John said? That's the exact same thing. They saying the same thing. Jump over for me to St. John 14 and verse 15.
If you love me, keep my commandments.
Oh, right?
Yeah.
And who is that? Is that red letters up?
That's right.
If you love me, keep my whole that, bro. Get Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 18.
And love is the keeping of her laws, and the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption.
And her is wisdom. And how do you gain wisdom, right? Because the beginning of wisdom, right, is the fear of the Most High. And if you fear the Most High, what do? You keep His commandments. So now we starting to understand what love is. People have a misconception of really what love is, right? But if you love somebody, first of all, you're going to keep the commandments. And if you're keeping the commandments based off truth. So we're not going to lie to them, right? Because we understand people love lies. But hold on.
They live in lies. They love lies and
Look,
live in lies.
they love lies, don't they, Ock?
They live in lies.
They live in lies, right? So when you bring the truth, you know what I'm saying, and you do it out of love, because that's the only way you can bring somebody truth is in love. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They get offended. Why? Because, again, they love lies, as it tells you in the book of Timothy. But we gonna get to that. We gonna take it slow. We gonna pump our brakes, man, because it's a lot of meat on these bones that we gonna get.
Keep the message in.
That's right. Read that one more time for me in the Wisdom of Solomon.
So it's and love is the keeping of her laws.
Oh,
and
stop. Love is the keeping of her laws. Read what you read, John. What's that? 14 and 15.
If you love me, keep my commandments.
Read what you got.
And love is the keeping of her laws.
Oh, same thing, bro. Exact same thing. Jump to Wisdom of Solomon 15 and 10. No, sorry. Right here, John 15 and 10.
If you keep my commandments, you shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love.
Right?
These things I have spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, and that your joy might be full. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you. Greater love hath no man than
Then
this.
what?
Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends.
That's right.
Ye are my friends, if you do whatsoever I command you.
Right.
Henceforth I call you not servants,
Didn't I say that up? Cut.
for the servant knoweth not what his Lord does, but I have called you friends. For all things that I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you. You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you, that ye should go forth
And bring forth fruit.
and that your fruit should remain.
Mm-hmm.
That whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give to you.
That's right. That's right. He gonna give it to you. No greater love than a man have in that he laid down his life for his friend. The same way that Yahweh Shah laid down his life for us. So when you have a brother, as it tells you, I believe that is in the Wisdom of Solomon also, that they'll stick with you closer than a brother. You know what I'm saying? If you ask and you pray the Most High, He'll send you a faithful friend. He will, you know, and He'll stick with you. That person will stick with you closer than a brother. And no greater love could you have than you lay down your life because you have brotherly love. The same way Yahweh Shah laid down his life for all of Yahshua. All right, let's jump to Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12. Now we want to see, I want to see what the Most High, what does He require? And we're going to find out who the Most High loved and who He chose. Because if we said John 3:16 means He don't love the whole world, that He chose Israel, we got to back that up, right? We're going to back that up. We're going to back that up.
Deuteronomy 10:12, and now Israel, what does
And now who? Now Israel. Israel, right? The Most High who He chose. He said He loved them like His firstborn. And He don't change. Keep going, Al.
What does the Lord thy God require of thee?
Now, what does the Most High require of thee? Not the whole world, right? Because thee, that's a possessive word. He talking to a specific people, right?
Those that claim Him.
Yep. Those that claim Him and whom He called by name.
Whom He claims.
Right. That's right. Keep going, Al.
But to fear the Lord thy God,
Mm-hmm.
to walk in all His ways.
Fear of God once again.
Say that again, Al.
To fear the Lord thy God.
What was you saying, Al?
The fear of God once again.
That's right.
It's respect. You gotta respect.
That's right. That's the love. If you love Him, you fear Him,
You gotta respect true power.
and you do what you keep going, Ak. That's man.
So you fear the Lord thy God.
Mm-hmm.
Walk in all His ways.
That's right.
His ways.
His ways, not your ways. You can't do what you want to do, right? You cannot cherry pick. You see what I'm saying?
You can't be off the path thinking about His ways. Thinking it's gonna work like.
Or just
on
take,
the path.
or when Yahweh Shai, Christ said, I come in the volume of the book. He never said, oh, you got to leave out the Old Testament like these Christians like to say. Yeah.
Use whatever portion you
We
want.
don't need that. That was way back then sometime.
that connects.
Look, man, we live in a linear timeline, okay? That is just the past. You see what I'm saying? But it happened, right?
Yeah.
And we still going forward.
We are still
Okay?
part of that.
It's not this ain't some fictional story. This is what
Get the white part away.
yeah, you could just wipe it away now because maybe it really didn't happen. No, man.
Historically, your trail is there.
It's amazing that every time somebody wants to prove something historically, you know what I'm saying? Majority of the time, they refer back to what? The scriptures, because the scripture is the best history book. People like to tell you what they think happened. The scriptures tell you what happened. What happened? Oh yeah.
And to love Him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and all thy soul.
Mm-hmm.
To keep the commandments of the Lord and His statutes.
Uh-huh.
Statutes.
Exodus chapter 20.
Waiting on my call, waiting on my call.
And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. He even translates there that Egypt means bondage.
Mm-hmm. And because that's what it does. Egypt is synonymous with bondage. That's why in the prophecies in Deuteronomy, I believe that's chapter 58, it tells you, you know what I'm saying, that you were going to return back to Egypt by ships. All Egypt means is double straits or double bondage. Okay? Keep going.
That thou shalt have no other gods before me.
No other what?
Man, other gods.
No other guys.
No other gods before me.
So he's not even denying that.
That there's
Yo,
other
even
gods.
behind is gonna have other guys.
Yeah, look, the Most High already know. When He brought them out of the land of Egypt, they was worshiping all of these false idols. Osiris and Nimrod and all of these fools and
Fallen angels, basically.
man,
Spirits of the fallen angels.
they nothing but demons, and they just amalgamations of Cush, Nimrod, and Semiramis, the so-called Trinity on the left-hand side, where Yahweh Shai and the Most High Yahweh, you see what I'm saying? Where the Most High Yahweh sit by himself, but his son sits on the right hand in propriety. All right, keep going now.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image,
Any graven images, right? Keep going.
or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above.
So why these people walk around with baby angels all around their neck? Like an angel is a baby anyway, right? Or so-called Jesus face. Really? No graven images. I think the Most High Yahweh was clear. I think he was pretty clear. You don't need that, brothers. And I'm talking especially to the brothers. Y'all don't need that.
It's because you're supposed to live. It's supposed to live through you, through your body. Really.
That's right. You don't
Body
need
is
some.
supposed to be the honor and the worship, the respect.
That's right. When you walk out, people should see your light, so to speak. Because what he said, you can't hide it. You can't hide it. Put it under your mattress.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? When you go out, people gonna know and they're gonna recognize. So yeah, you don't need any image to show. Oh, I'm so-called godly. That's nothing but an idol that you made. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. And read that again, because the Most High is clear. Start at verse 4 for me, y'all.
Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water underneath the earth.
So you're not supposed to make images of nothing, bro.
Thou shalt,
Nothing.
thou shalt not bow down thyself
Mm-hmm.
to them, nor serve them.
Mm-hmm.
For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God,
Mm-hmm.
visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
Unto them that hate him. Come on.
Unto the third and fourth generation of them that hated on him
That's right.
and hate him.
And they still hate the Most High. The whole world really hate the Most High. That's the thing. The Most High, he knows this. That's why Most High's not playing.
He done seen what you did to his children, to his
He's seen what you did
people
to
that
us.
practice his culture.
Mm-hmm. He's saying what these people, what they did to the Most High's chosen, his firstborn, Israel, who he called by name, the so-called black man and black woman out there.
They've been hunted down.
You got to recognize who you are. And I'm going to do a whole lesson on it, so you people can understand who you are.
But he also shows mercy unto thousands of them that love him and keep his commandments.
Now that's love right there, because he don't have to have mercy.
The gift of life is mercy.
Yeah, mercy
We're all
is
in
the,
that.
mercy is the highest form of love.
But he only showing mercy to who though? Let's be clear now.
He gave everybody life.
Yeah, you get everybody.
He gave everybody life, but keep reading that verse. Who he gonna show mercy to though? The Most High, he's not playing. He
Thou
know
shalt
you.
not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless.
No. Read verse 6 again.
Okay, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
And keep his cup. And look, and because they what? They love him.
Yeah, that's how I'm about to say. That's how he determines.
Because you love
That's
him,
one of his ways.
keep his commandments. And that's why he gonna show mercy. He showed mercy by doing what? By sending who?
The son. That was the love.
That's the ultimate act of his love right
That's
there.
the ultimate, yeah,
And then he
ultimate
said,
act of mercy.
what did John 3:16? John 3:16, huh? For the Most High power so loved Yasharallah, Israel, or the world, the cosmos, right? That he did what?
He gave.
He gave his only begotten son, right? That's him showing. Man, read that again, bro.
And showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me
Mm-hmm.
and keep my commandments.
Right.
Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that take his name in vain.
That's right. All y'all people playing with the name of the Most High out here in these so-called churches, these Babylonian temples, think you calling on the Most High? You not calling on the Most High. You helping venerate the so-called Trinity, Cush, Nimrod, and Semiramis. You a Luciferian and you don't even know it. The Bible is not used for nothing but a prop in these so-called churches because they won't even tell you. They haven't explained to you what love is yet. They'll tell you, oh, it's a good feeling that you have. No, man, love is not a good feeling, man. Love is the keeping of the Most High commandments and loving your brother, telling them the truth. If you love somebody, you tell them the truth. That's why I'm on here. That's why we here. We want to tell our people the truth. We love y'all, so we are not going to lie to you. All right, let's finish reading that verse you was reading there. What verse was that? 7?
Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain.
He won't, bro. So stop playing with the Most High name. Y'all need to come out of these Babylonian temples. Keep going, Ak.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Remember the Most High Sabbath. And by the way, that's not Sunday for sun worship for Osiris or Saturn. Okay?
6 days shall thou labor.
6 days shall y'all labor,
and
right?
do all thy work.
Mm-hmm.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
I didn't see it say Sunday right there, did it?
It say the 7th one, the 7th one.
Yeah, because it depends on how it falls. It falls different every month, but that's another lesson too. I'm not going to get into that. We're going to stay on topic. Let's start with Leviticus though. Leviticus 19:15. Go ahead.
Got it. He shall do no unrighteousness in judgment.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor, nor honor the person of the mighty. But in righteousness thou shalt judge thy neighbor.
Mm-hmm. In righteousness thou shalt judge your neighbor. Keep going.
Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people.
Mm-hmm.
Neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor.
That's right.
I am the Lord.
Right.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
Right.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Mm-hmm.
But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Thou shalt do what?
But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord.
Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. It's the same thing, bro. Go ahead.
You shall keep my statutes.
No. Let's jump to, we're going to come back to that. But go ahead, 22 and 34.
So when the Pharisees had heard that he had put the Sadducees to silence, they were gathered together.
Mm-hmm.
Then one of them, which was a lawyer, asked him a question, tempting him and saying,
Mm-hmm.
Master, which is the great commandment in the law?
Right?
Jesus said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind.
Right?
This is the first and great commandment.
Mm-hmm.
And the second is like unto it, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Read that again. Where's we at? In Leviticus? Chapter, verse 18? Verse 18. Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge.
Against the children of thy people. But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Read that again.
And the second is like unto it, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
I am the Lord.
That's
also,
right.
Also a good point to keep in mind is though,
On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Hold on, bro. Read that one more time.
On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
That's right. The brotherly love that you have and loving the Most High, the whole law, all of the scriptures hang on those two laws right there.